Hello, everyone. Come on in. Come on in. I haven't forgotten about you. Come on in. I just want to say a little bit about Real Housewives of Potomac. I want to just talk about it, not scene by scene. I want to just get right into it. What everybody's talking about, because the rest of it is not really even worthy to talk about. So come on in and join me. So I'm gonna just get right on to it. And if you come on in, uh, just come on in and jump in where you can. But yeah, Mia got this girls trip going, and they went to Miami, and so it was a nice place, but I've seen better. And she, Sheree or whatever that girl name is, she wants to get a spot on I guess the next season. She's appearing in the episodes, but she doesn't really have a storyline, just like she didn't have one before. She really didn't. And I got a few things to say about her too. You know, she might have a little change. That's the way they act, like she got a little change, but it's something about her. I don't know if y'all paid it any attention, but alcoholics look like her. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. But anyway, they went, they went to Miami and everything, and uh, Mia was rattling off at the mouth, and um, then Wendy. Okay, Candace didn't come because Candace not in this episode, because Candace was I think she's on her way, or she's doing something, but she wasn't in this episode that this was on Sunday. And so they was all sitting to the table, and Wendy checked Mia because Mia was just being too much, and she said you was just talking about Cherie in the car, and then she said what was I saying, and then she told it. When was like on 10, boy. I mean, it was just something. Um, it was something in the air. It was something in the air. I don't know what it was, but when it was on the phone with Candace before they went to the car, and she didn't seem like it was nothing wrong, but looked like when she got there and Neil started to talking, she just thought, oh, I know what it was. When Mia went in there and was talking to Peter, okay? Yeah, I was trying to figure out why was Mia had this attitude, smoking like that. So, but anyway, Mia come back to the table, and um then what's the name? Wendy told Mia, you just got through talking about this woman, Cherie, in the car, and she told just what she said, but then them two, Giselle and Robin, say, don't let nobody put words in your mouth, girl. So anyway, um, she say she said it, All right. Then she straightened it out, and then her and Karen had a couple of words too. because Karen don't want nothing to do with her. Nobody don't want nothing to do with her. Ashley was sitting there, Ashley was up there doing TikToks before they went to the party, to the dinner. And so Ashley just going back and forth. And if Ashley got her mouth shut looking at stuff, something ain't going right. Well, what it was something in the air, I'm telling you, with Mia and Wendy. And then after a while, it happened. It just Mia come back to the table after she got through talking to Peter, and just because Wendy told Mia that about what she uh told the green eye about what they said in the car, she jumps on Wendy and say, um, Peter's got beef with you, and she say, no, nobody have beef with me. You know, I'm a married woman. If they got beef with me, let them take it up with my husband. And boy, it just went off like that, you guys. That looked like it just set a bomb. Um, she started going back and forth, Mia and Wendy. They was going back and forth. Wendy was talking about um Mia's husband. I mean, honey, boy, this was a scene. I don't know what is going on with these reality shows like this. This was like right out of the ghetto. I have never seen nothing. They was going back and forth. I mean, these people got degrees. And when they tell you in a minute, she got 4 degrees. These educated, supposed to be, wealthy women. Now, this thing was done for Karen, and she was the only one with her mouth shut. And then that gal Cherie, she was like, oh, I need to have this, and I need, like, she's so rich. This was this episode 7. This was something I've never seen before. And after a while, when it was, she was reading Mia so bad, and Mia was lying back and forth. Then she jumped up and dashed something in Mia over there at Wendy. Just so happened, you thought it might have just dashed right in Wendy's face, but she had moved her head and it went like on her hair. And but this would get me. It wasn't the dashing of that, but it happened so quick. She even threw her purse. I mean, it was just like street. They was talking. They was saying some of everything that you can imagine. It was so terrible. That's why I didn't even want to come, but I said I was going to do it. And that's all it is. It was a bunch of um, filthy communication, and they wouldn't stop. Mia, Wendy wouldn't shut up, but you could plainly see that it was colorism on that show, because Robin and Giselle, them two right there, she got out her camera on her phone and started like recording Wendy. And um she recorded Wendy on the with her phone. And remember when Candace when Monique threw the drink on Candace, and the things that they were saying about getting Monique off the show, honey, let me tell you, Wendy played right into their hands. I know Wendy may, I don't know what's gonna happen after this the reunion. I really don't. But if Wendy is not on the show, this is why. It was a setup. It was so plainly a setup. until I didn't want to do this show. I didn't want to do it because it was just undisputably a setup and colorism with Potomac, Housewives of Potomac. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you couldn't miss it. Not with this episode. And after it blew up, looked like it wouldn't stop. And so I don't know what they're gonna do about Wendy. I don't know what they're gonna do about Wendy. But you guys, Wendy went off like a bomb because Mia threw, I don't think it was a drink, I think it was water. Oh, I don't think it was wine. But anyway, she threw the drink on Wendy, just like Monique did Candace. Just like that. And there were Janelle and Robin was so against uh Monique, but then they teamed up with this um Meal. You can just see it. And they let Meal edge that woman on, even threw a drink on her. She looked like to me like all of them, except because Karen, even Ashley, Ashley, honey, Ashley was saying how they went after Monique when that happened to her, and I'm so glad um that what you call the one there? What's the name? The one that Monique threw the drink in her face. I'm so glad that she wasn't there because they'd have picked something. I don't think she could have held back either, Candace. So it was for a reason that Candace um was not there. I'm glad Candace wasn't there because if Candace had been there, they would have got two. They could have fired two people like that. Now, from what the way it's look, I think Monique said they didn't fire her. That's what it seemed like. They said Monique, they didn't fire Monique. I don't know who, but I know Monique didn't show back up on that show. And then I know that if we don't see Wendy, well, the same thing happened to Wendy. And Wendy just let them women um play her like that, even took out their phone and video Wendy and edged her on. Honey, it was all a setup. That's all I got to say. So that was episode 7. But anyway, it was a mess. It was a mess. And we gonna see what it's gonna be this week. But anyway, y'all have a nice Thanksgiving. Enjoy yourself. I'm just getting off from work myself and relaxing, and I just had to do this. And God bless and take care. Bye bye.